Blessed be everyone. Today we are doing the Norse goddesses. The first one being Goddess Freya. As you can see, please watch my update video for the Norse pantheon so you know what's going on. Goddess Freya and God Frigg, I had a really hard time breaking apart because they are so intertwined. So it was hard breaking them apart. Anyhow, Goddess Freya is a very strong goddess, and you will see that she is a goddess of a lot of things, but she's mainly known for being leader of the Valkyries. So you know that she is like superly strong. I will talk more about the Valkyries later, but anyhow, Valkyries in short just bring the killed in battle people killed in battle to Odin. But anyhow. Here is Goddess Freya. I hope you enjoy. guys, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the slideshow presentation. A short thing about God Freya. A lot of people get her confused with God Frigg, which Frigg is actually the wife of Odin. Freya, people think that she's got cats, which she is not. Her representation has to do a lot with cats. And as you see, she pulls the chariot with the cats on it, the golden chariot. She's actually later a goddess of death, but she's mainly known as god of love and beauty. But with love and beauty, you got sex and lust. And the aspect of war came from that she was a Valkyrie, and they would help out in the wars and fight the wars. And also death, being you're gonna say, well, isn't that God Hela's job? Ghel. But we will get to in a later pantheon. No, the Valkyrie would take half the slain of the dead to the Hall of Odin. Her sacred animals, of course, being cat would be it. But you're looking at all female animals and all domesticated animals. So that would be a pretty well easy job to find an animal which would associate with her if you practice her for. Her colors like red and black. Red represents bloodshed or love. Black represents protection. Her aim and air is no surprise to me since she flies around in the chariot, and the elements that we saw in runes actually refer to a lot of it as air and fire. Her sacred Sabbath might surprise you being Friday the 13th, since Friday was originally called Freya Day. And they took that day, and now it's called Friday. But Freya Day, it's sacred because that was the day of the week to work on her with. So that Friday was sacred. It was her day. And then you have the 13, which was her sacred number. So therefore Sabbath would be Friday the 13th. I don't know if that happens more than once a year or not. She had divine children. You know, her mother was an earth goddess and her father was god of sea. And her husband was a god of fertility. And looking back, she was also a god of fertility, goddess of fertility. She had three children. The most famous one of them is God Thor, which is god of war. Now, we know he has to be a really old god, and we know that when we did him. They say that he's older than Odin. So that would make Freya a really old goddess. So anyhow, this has been Remo Pagan. I hope you enjoyed it. God bless.